Welcome back to the podcast. That's the Schmeat Nation 3 podcast. It's becoming a bit of a tradition, just me on Thanksgiving Eve filming this podcast alone. No Adam this week, but it is week 13, and I'll still talk about your guys' teams. I can't remember if this episode does well or poorly, so we'll check the data after this, but uh, let's get into it. Rivalry week in the books. And it starts off with what, in my opinion, was the best outcome for this game. I take down Andrew. I think Adam had me minus 18. And he hits. Not much to say here. Tough week for Andrew. I mean, so sometimes this happens, but you also, if you're going to have a tough week at this point in the season, you might as well lose to the most points on the week. So respectable there. Jumping into a better story. Holy cow. The monkey on her back. Parker moves to 6-6, keeps the season alive, knocks Jamie down to 7-5. We looked up the narrative on show. Parker still had to remind it was 10-2 going into the season. I think the old screenshot of the rivalry week record there. And great. I mean, great performance from Parker. I've shit on his team all year. He's still got 7 from Jordan Love, so it's like, let's not get too excited. Can't rely on 33 from Hunter Henry, but damn, that works. And as for Jamie, obviously, you probably need to win one more game, but you do need to win that game. So scary taking an L there. Seth with a dominating win over Eddie. 62 from Jameer Gibbs. Something you probably can rely on moving forward. It's a tough week for the Edster, but it's been a tough entire year. I'll see if he can do something moving forward. Reese moves to 8-4 of a big win over Bradley. Yeah, this was the other matchup to watch. Forgot about this one. How could I? Reese, despite 13 points from the running back position, could overcome and take down Bradley, who was charging. And then, of course, yeah, it was a tough week with the injury to London and Wilson. Those have come at horrible times for Bradley. So we'll see if he can overcome there. I guess would have played Brenton Strange. Would have had to as the pivot, but was obviously only deciding between others if he was deciding of subbing Addison. And then Reese, just those guys you don't expect to be doing as good as they are coming through, like Michael Wilson, Michael Pitt, the Michaels, dude. Oh, the Michael Badgley, what the? He's got 3 Michaels on his team, so no wonder he won there. Big win. Adam was so stoked, couldn't make the pod. The parade is actually today. Moves to 6-6. Also keeps the season alive over J Yip. Close game too. I would love to see the history between these two teams. I hope to move to a platform that can make that easier in the future. We'll see. And then Aaron gets a absolute massive win, locks the door on Connor's season. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was just kind of mid weeks all around outside of mine and Jamie Parker. So 146 wins it here again over for Connor. Jump into the power rankings, take these with a grain of salt. Just a singular mind out here. I guess I love Jamie's team moving forward. Why is that? Oh yeah. She gets all that's because she gets all her shooters back, so that makes sense. And then yeah, I'm worried about Bradley. Probably the biggest one though is the disrespect to Seth. What I was thinking, they're probably wrong. I mean, Jameer Gibbs just threw up 62. Imagine if anyone on his team did something. Oh, and he gets Josh Jacobs back. That's an insane. But I mean, yeah, Aaron does get Jamar back. That's a big grab for her. So I don't know. Oh, and Bucky back. That's right. Okay. See, I thought over these. These are tough for me. Anyway, it's pretty close at the top. Obviously, anyone's game every given week. Throw Reese up at 6. Big win over Brad. Still have Brad higher though, so that's gotta light the fuel for the Giant Geckos. But they work best when no one's on their side. And then all the way down, I guess. Fucking love Parker. Oh yeah, I mean Parker just had a huge upset win. That's right. Yeah, give him the nod. Although I did point out all the flaws, so this will probably be tough for him. We'll see what happens there. Let's get into everything. Here we go. I take on Aaron. Huge week. At the moment, though, Jamar Chase is not in, so we'll see if Aaron decides to sub him in. I can't imagine she would not. But the Thanksgiving like 3 games, that is big. We could see some blunders here. We'll see as we get through the matchups. But I assume that'll take it. Obviously, I'm taking myself. I mean, do you see the freaking team? 19 is the highest. I haven't had a team like this in years in this league, so we'll see how it goes. Last time though, Aaron did absolutely annihilate me. 199 to 137. Good lord. So there's reason to take there. I don't know what the projection would look like if Chase and Bucky are subbed in, but I definitely scared of Jamar Chase post Spitgate and Joe Burrow. So we'll see if it happens. Though we'll see if it happens. Jumping into Jamie versus Jasper. Jamie coming off the big loss last week, but the team is just better all around. So I do think if there's a week though, Bo Nix against that weak Washington could be huge. And then I feel like everyone's throwing on Indy too. So sneaky Nico Collins on, and Smith to the matchups from Jasper's side. Oh, yeah, then you get to the flex. Never mind. Although Greg Dortch, I mean, he might be something recently. Yeah, he is. Okay, all right. I see the vision. I could see it happen. I will take Jamie though. Just how can you not? Like this team looks pretty gross, and it doesn't even have the injured people in. So I think Hampton plays this week. Interesting narrative. Jamie is in Europe. We'll see if she manages to fix her roster in time. That the she could be thinking all soccer. So maybe I should take Jasper for the upside. I'll pivot to Jasper. You know what the narratives? The narrative feels like a better bet. Now I was thinking about the lore. If Jamie drops 2 in a row, that would be huge. That's controversy right there. Uh, Bradley 6-6 goes up against Eddie's team. I feel like the biggest story here is that I've joined the Discord call probably 4 or 5 times this season, and I get told that Brad was just annihilating Eddie's team and just rage baiting him with it. So where most people be like, yeah, that's unlucky, man. Bradley really digs at it. So if there's a reason to do anything, Eddie with a chance to shut down Bradley's season. It does have some tough injuries. Oh, doubtful for Drake London. Good lord. And the IR for Garrett Wilson. Holy, it is that Adam trade all over again. Okay, so remember, Bradley did give up Lamar for Garrett Wilson, but honestly, you probably wouldn't be starting Lamar over Drake May at this point anyway, but teaser for later, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Eddie, Sam Darnold revenge game. I mean, Brian Thomas probably won't even play. Okay, we'll see what Eddie's team looks like, but man, it would be sneaky. I will take Bradley though, because I'm not an insane person. We've all been watching why the fantasy gods do to Eddie, but moving into the next one, Connor, 4-8, season over, trying to take down Reese at 8-4. Yeah, it's just like we click through all those teams, and for some reason Reese's single digit player rankings just they don't resonate with me as well as some other people's do. So obviously Puka can go nuts at any moment. Not concerned there. On Connor's side, just an unlucky season. AJ Brown does play Chicago D, which is kind of like an interception or a touchdown on defense. So this could be a big game for Brown. Yeah, there's some positions here. I guess I take Reese. Think his team just finds ways to win as much as but yeah, he has Jalen Hurts too. Yeah, and the Bears will not be able to stop the tush push. So another one here, Seth at 9-3. A hell of a season for the 2024 Schmeat Nation 3 champion. Goes against Andrew, whose season is still alive. Obviously, desperately needs a win, and my cat desperately needs to come inside the door. I think she does. Yeah, I think I was saying Andrew desperately needs a win, but he's got an incredible starting lineup at the top to do it. Oh, Bijan Robinson is 5? Huh. Didn't know he's been struggling. Yeah, I guess he's had some off times. But obviously still insane. The average is great for Andrew, but it hasn't really felt like that this season, has it? I'm misremembering what the standings look like. What's his Oh yeah, okay. They're at number 9. That's not horrible. Uh yeah, I'll go Seth. I mean, that's just been a because Seth put together however unit I probably disrespected all along the way. He is in first, but I think there's a narrative there. with the old. I mean, right there with me on points allowed. So it's a good point. Good point. It's been a great season. Jumping into the game of the week. The blonde bowl. We got Parker at 6-6 going up against Adam at 6-6. Last time they played was a .4 matchup. And looking at Parker's team, I wanted to say a lot of good things, but I just do not like it. He just had his biggest win of the season, huge upset over a rival, and yet it's still really gross. And I guess I've said that all season. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Isaiah Pacheco back in just looks disgusting on his team. Does he really have nothing else? I mean, I can't believe what he has Kareem Hunt. He just kept Kareem Hunt's just playing out of his goddamn mind. I can't believe the decision to bench this guy just because Isaiah Pacheco comes back. Was this guy even doing anything? Yeah, all right. Well, questionable decision making already off the bat from Parker. On Adam's side, it's all those mids we talked about. Obviously, T. Higgins being out. Yeah, thought I was having a stroke. Fucking zooming in. She's just stepping on the control key. Obviously, T. Higgins being out hurts Adam, but yeah, he's got that decision between Dak and Stafford. Probably should have traded one of them, to be honest. I bet Dak still could. Still can, I think. I think it closes like Saturday. So, but he's playing. Probably won't happen. We'll see. I'll throw this video out super quick. I will go Adam. That's kind of been how I've treated Parker matchups lately. So we'll see how it plays out, though. I could see the upset. I could see it. But there you go. That'll do it. Hopefully my camera didn't freeze halfway through, like sometimes happens when it's me alone in the call. And yeah, good luck to everyone. We'll see you later.